These are some of the victims of the intense violence gripping Cote d'Ivoire. In the capital Abidjan alone, thousands of displaced people have set up approximately 20 camps. And this is just some of what forced them to flee. At the Abobo district of North Abidjan, thick smoke rises from houses burnt by armed men loyal to the men disputing over the country's presidency. The endless political gridlock and spiraling violence have had serious consequences on the country's population, and there are now fears that the conflict is turning into a tribal one.
We are traumatized. We have never seen anything like this. The militias were asking for people's identities and then chopping the heads of anyone they found out to be from the West.
Scenes like this are replicated many times over in Abidjan. Those fleeing the raging conflict have in a frenzy descended on almost all public places where they have been welcomed. Schools, churches and hospitals are overflowing with them. More than 2,000 displaced people sleep rough in this church alone. They get very little help and most spend the night in the open. Due to frequent and sudden outbreaks of fighting, a further 1,500 residents of neighboring villages seek refuge in the church at night, only to return to their homes in the morning. Yet the church has no armed guards. The bishop in charge says they decided against asking any of the warring sides for help.
Je peux dire que c'est le bon Dieu qui nous protège.
This church is guarded by God.
Dans la maison du Seigneur.
The people are in his house. There is no better protection than his.
The confrontation has also led to major population movements in the western part of the country, with more than 82,000 people seeking refuge in neighboring Liberia. The sad news for these people is that with both sides maintaining their intransigence, the conflict in their country shows no sign of ending soon. And so, that's their misery. Mohammed Adow, Jazeera, Abidjan.